YouTube was good. It's your boy Anonymous Ashler back with a DBD experience out here in the trap. Um, I haven't played DVD since August of last year, 2025, and it was a good break because the anniversary event just burnt me out of this game. Now I've always enjoyed this game, but I've always looked at it as a competition, and now I look at it as me just trying to master myself within this game and just kind of just focus on what I'm doing and know what not what my team's doing, not, I'm just trying to be better at chases and better at just being more efficient. So these are just some examples of just me getting back into the groove. And let me tell you, I got clapped, but I had fun playing though. But, these just a few of the games, and I'm just gonna narrate over them, but, oh, man, I got caught trying to be too cool right there, put straight in the dirt, of course, and I shoulda just kept running. I shoulda just ran and just dropped the pallet and just let him take the pallet, but I was trying to be too cool. I was remembering the old days in August when I could get away with something like that. But off to the next clip. This is Vecna. I never played against him. I never watched a PTB about him. I just kind of like to figure out killers on my own. I don't like to watch other people play too much. But I do like my boy Flex Cam and Toxic Grasshopper. Those are and J Bug. I do like watching them. But for the most part, I don't like to watch others play. I like to kind of try to learn. So that was like my first time going against Vecna, of course. Clap. And here we go again, Vecna. I didn't know what this did. I'm like, man, you can hear me in the background trying to figure out what's going on, what this killer can actually do, how I can get hurt, trying to just figure it out on the fly. And yes, guess what? I was getting clapped, but I wasn't mad. Don't get tilted. It's no point to get tilted over a video game. You're going to lose, you're going to win. It really doesn't matter. Just focus on bettering yourself every time you play and you'll start to see that the game just is fun for what it is instead of just looking at it as such a pure competition. And you hear me in the background, I'm talking, I'm trying to figure out, man, why or how to counter this killer because it just seems like he takes away everything. He's like nurse. He's a more enhanced nurse to me. So, he's a very powerful killer if you know how to use him. He really takes your loops away if he's really good at it. And I don't lose every chase in the video, but I lose a lot because I'm extra rusty. But even if I'm extra rusty, it's okay because, hey, take your L's, grow from them, learn from it, learn how people play, understand how to be more efficient, maybe more stealthy. Who knows? But instead of me tripping, I just kind of just like to focus, man, and just pay attention. I'm not worried about what my teammates are doing. I'm trying to find gens, trying to be more efficient. Now you don't see me doing gens because watching gens is boring, of course. But you know, I'm trying to just understand what this killer, like how to counter this killer at any, anyway. And he's all under the ground. I'm so confused on what he could do, just exploding on me. I'm like, man, what is going on, man? And like I tell anybody, just don't get frustrated, because we're trying to be too competitive. Just keep trying. That's all I can ever tell anybody. And that's all I do. And then look, I give me a little Palestine. I know Palestine is very common, but still, hey, I felt good getting that little Palestine right there because I just feel like I've been getting my butt kicked by him. And then what I'm starting to realize is that all I need to do is just run and just keep it pushing. Try to just keep creating distance until he tries to cut you off. But you can't sit at pallets. That's what I'm learning too, because he'll just, zone you with that power, and there's not much you can do. Another match versus him. We're just watching I'm trying to figure it out as far as I'm moving. I'm like, okay, how I'm trying to figure out how random is this? How does this work? And I'm trying not to panic in this little red spike coming up out the ground. I'm trying just to kind of take my time and guess the 50-50 right here. He's not coming around. He's not giving me pallets. So I'm just kind of dancing right here. And he finally catches me. I mean, eventually they're gonna guess right. You're gonna guess wrong. Unless you just the truth like that. You heard me. But overall, I feel like DVD is in a good spot. I mean, I don't see the bad with it outside of when stuff don't be working, like me jumping windows. But I don't have none of those examples in this video. I didn't really see any bugs, as I was playing. It's a little weird when Vecna kills you and puts you on the like you start off on the ground and then he like kind of weirdly picks you up. And then see, I didn't know he can hit you too until I got hit. Now I understand, like, all right, so he can still walk up on you and smack you. He can zone you. He can fly. He can teleport to you. It's really played. Vecna's played, but you just gotta learn. You just gotta learn how to maneuver like you do with everything else. And this boy was thirsted. I mean, he was thirsted out of his boots coming for your boy. Thirsted out of his boots. I mean, them boots was on fire after your boy in this game. And he should be because I'm on Death Hook. So you should be thirsty for somebody like this. You shouldn't let me be able to get away for the sake of being looked at as a good boy in the killer community. No. If you see me with 2 hooks and I'm playing reckless, bro, get me up out the game. Get me up out of there. But I managed to escape and I'm enjoying like trying to get loose, And this boy's on my 6. Just because you don't see him now, I got some distance, but he's on me and he's looking for me. You better believe that. So, I'm trying to create as much distance as I can. I probably should have walked right here to get a little bit more distance, but of course you see the goo on me. So I'm trying to get out of there. I made it just in time. All right, I'm moving. And now he's zoning me again. But this time I'm learning. I'm like, okay, let me just leave. I can't sit at a pallet. I gotta go. And I'm just running down the hall, just trying to get loose. And I'm winning the mind games now. Oh, big time hit by my teammate. That gave me a chance to get out the room, get some more distance. Miss Juicy was definitely on the 6 helping me in this video for sure. I'm moving, I'm running. I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to play the mind game with him. I noticed that he wasn't following me, so I had a feeling he was coming the other way. I'm just trying to create as much distance as I can. You see, I got a lot of distance right now, and I'm moving. So he loses me for a while. And, we can successfully say we won that chase, even though it really doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get better at it. It's just I'm a rep after rep type of person. If you're like that, comment that in the comment section. But I gotta do tons of reps to get used to a killer. Tons of reps. And if I don't play people, like I don't really play like Oni. I don't really play like Pyramid Head. People I don't get a bunch of reps against. So I'm just not the best against them because I need the reps to be able to be great against you and understand your cadence and understand your power. It just takes some time for it to bake into my dome. I've always been a person that needs to just do it over and over and over and over until it cooks. So a lot of people are like me. A lot of people aren't. It just is what it is. But yeah, this boy's hot and ready. I want him to be. This is helping me get the reps, get chased, get and make it, try to make it out. But like I said, Miss Juicy, always on the 6 for your boy. She was always on the 6. And she's a random, but she was definitely a great team player for me. So he's just kind of perusing, looking for me. I'm just hiding between lockers. I'm trying to be stealthy so team can get, you know, but he seen me. So I'm like, oh snap, let me get loose. I'm getting loose. I'm loose. I'm loose. Yeah, he's just so sweet with that. So I'm dancing here. I'm like, okay, I can win this 50-50 and get out this room. So I'm trying just to, keep myself moving. I'm trying to bait him into coming through that pallet, but he's not. I'm trying to get loose. Gripped up, bruh. He gripped me up. You hear me in the background. No. grip me the heck up. I wonder why the killer stopped playing. Anywho, GG's, bro. And you just disappear. Like that's all we're doing. We're just here. Drop a little quick. Oh no, don't do that. Do that. Drop that. And disappear.
Yeah. Oh wait, your name's literally anonymous Ashlar. What the fuck?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I thought that was a real anonymous person.
Nah.
But thanks for the five, dude. I wonder why the killer stopped playing. Anywho, GG. Oh, because they were looping. I was looping the fuck out of them.
Geesh, that's tough.
PG, dude.
Yeah. And we're back. So the thing is this. This is what I do. I always like to show love towards people when I get a chance to. And that's what I like to be on for real, for real. So whenever I play with a TTVer in my lobby, either killer or survivor on my team, if they're live, I normally drop them some gifted subs because I like to show love to people. I don't require a follow. I don't require anything. I'm just trying to show love to you because hey, we don't. Not a lot of people show love or do kind things for other people. So I try to be one of the ones that is a little different in the community, and it's just fun to do. But back to the game. So it's like as I said, I'm trying to win this, and I know and see it's not connected into my brain yet. Hey, you can't sit at pallets, man. You gotta keep moving. Pallets gotta be like your last resort versus Vecna. Of course, I ran too wide. I should have ran short, but I was just trying to be too cool, and I got put in the dirt. Of course, I thought I had enough space, but that was a bad decision in general. What I just did right there. So you never do that. So I kind of just sit here. I thought I was gonna get saved I thought Laura had like a flashlight in her hand or something. I'm like, oh, she got the perfect angle. But no, it was the person behind me. I'm like, dang. All right. So Vecna's back on me again. I think this is the third chase here. And I'm back at this pallet again. Like I still haven't learned my lesson. I don't know if that's just me trying to win the pallet or what. That's something I would have did in the old days. Is try to I'll go right back to the pallet. If you beat me at the pallet, we going right back to it. But with this killer, I gotta remember you cannot do that. You have to keep moving. Period. Now I'm playing against Billy. I know Billy really well. I played against Billy tons. Lots of reps versus Billy. And this guy wasn't too bad coming around the corners with Billy. And this map is okay. I understand. Oh yeah, see, I almost played myself right there. He almost caught me slipping, and I was about to be like, "Dang, man!" It's very obvious what he's trying to do, though. So, but it's all right though, cause we just running. I don't talk trash to nobody. I've been getting clapped all night. No trash talking. Just get whooped. Just try to focus on what I'm doing. Focus on keeping these chases long for my teammates so they can prepare gens or heal or whatever they're trying to do. I'm just trying to help. Anything I can do to help the team. You see, I don't run with the Windows opportunity and I used to until I got a 5 gen chase back in the day. Once I got a 5 gen chase, I feel like I can't use that perk anymore. And now it's time for me to like really learn the maps so that perk isn't a crutch on me. I don't use dead hard. I feel like you should only get your 2 hits. That's it. It shouldn't be I get a hit, I take a third hit, I take a second hit, I eat your second hit, or I can get myself out of a jam. I don't think you should be able to do that. That's just me. So, but I don't knock nobody how you play. I'm just talking about myself. I just feel like it's just fair for the killer to be able to, really just hit you twice and be done with it. I play with like real teammate perks for real. When I get off the hook, shorter healing, I can heal faster, I can pick up pallets, and I can keep you on the hook. I mean, I can save you on the hook. You don't have to bleed out so quick. I don't know who I thought I was jumping through that window right there. I thought I was too cool, but see, we're playing the 50-50. This is a wider loop. So yeah, I can stand here. He can't really push me too deep in here. He has to kind of really take a hard angle to get me over here. He caught me the first time though, but he's really struggling to hit me here because it's so wide. So then he leaves. No mas, no mas. He dipped and went to somewhere else. I'm like, cool. I can do the gin or whatever. And then we're just kind of moving. Like I said, we're right back here again, but he's gonna catch me slipping here. He's getting used to my cadence now of me just standing still. He's getting used to it. And bam, in the dirt. But good play, killer. I'm always giving people props, bro. I don't care if you tunnel. I don't care what you do because it's not about you. It's about me growing in the moment. Playing as Legion, I didn't play that palette at all correctly. I allowed them to kind of control the flow right there. Instead of like, playing in my game and then running around again. I just threw it down because I was like, oh, he's close enough. Or she walking through. Hubris, of course. And I should have did this on this side as well, but I didn't. Dirt. Straight dirt. You see, I just be talking, man. Don't mind me. I'll be having fun. But if you don't know, come by Anonymous Ashler stream, man. We be out here having fun for real. I'm in a lose-lose situation right here. I'm going to die. I run into a dead end room where I can't really do anything. Of course, I'm like locked now. I should have stayed on the long side of the table, even though I was gonna die regardless. Out of there like swimwear, baby. Yep. Straight to the dirt. Straight to the dirt. Yep. And that's just what it is. Um, once again, I had a lot of fun playing this. It was fun. I'm probably gonna do another DVD experience video. And it might just be number two of, hey, just mastering myself within DVD and having a good time. I don't want I don't want this to be about winning or losing. I just really want to have fun. That's it. I just want to have fun playing video games again. I feel like we got so lost on competing to win every single game. I don't have to do that no more. Now it's just all about being a better version of myself in these games. But like I said, I'm out this Mickey Flicky. I appreciate you. And one more thing before I leave, remember to love yourself. That's the most important thing in this world. Peace.